The following TV show is sponsored by Conceptos Group of Companies. Conceptos Construction, Expresa Marketing and La Grota Ristorante. Paula Zavala.
Hello, hola, hola, how are you everybody? Welcome. I am Paula Zavala. Welcome to Cooking with Paula. This is our first show and we're super excited to start cooking with you guys and do some amazing and exciting recipes. But before we start, let me introduce, she is Rosana Acuña. She's going to be here with us helping answer all your questions and having fun with us. Hi, Rosana, how are you?
Hey, hola, hola. How's everybody going? How's the quarantine, eh? Well, yes, my name is Rosana Acuña, and for me, it's a huge pleasure to be with you. Paula, thank you very much for this opportunity. And before I start, because I'm pretty sure that nobody noticed, I have accent. Yes, like, remember this actress, Sofia Vergara? Yes, I am the Venezuelan version. So in case that you notice something different, it's my accent. Also her. Like Salma Hayek, but don't say anything. Let's start to talking to see who's Paula. Paula, she was born in Mexico City and comes from a family of a restaurant and lovers of fine cuisine, especially of Mexican variety. She studied restaurant administration and culinary professional at the Culinary Institute of Latin America in Mexico City. She decided to come to Canada in 2004 with her family, and she had worked in many, many renowned restaurant hotels in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Right now, she owns her own catering business, Paula Zavala Catering. So Chef Paula Zavala will show us how to prepare a fantastic recipe that will impress everybody. Please follow her on her social network and Instagram, Paula Zavala Chef, and also her email, info@paulazavalachef.com. So, guys, welcome one more time to our first English version of Cooking with Paula. Let's start. What do you have for us today, Paula?
Thank you, Rosana. Okay, so today we're going to make a tortilla soup. You know, I have done this recipe and it's super simple and it's very impressive. Like, people really love it. So what is a tortilla soup? Super simple. What it is a really nice tomato broth. And then, but what makes it super special is all the toppings that we're going to put. And the star ingredient is crispy corn tortilla. So you follow along and you are going to see how easy this is to make.
Can't wait.
Let me show you. Let me tell you what the ingredients are. So we need 2 tablespoons of oil. We also need 1 onion, diced. We need 1 jalapeno pepper, seeded and diced. We also need 1 garlic clove, as well diced. 2 chicken breasts, cooked and diced. And please, guys, save the broth. We need 1 teaspoon each of salt, pepper, and cumin. We need 1 cup or 1 can of tomato puree. You can also use passata. We need 4 tablespoons of chicken broth and a little bit of cilantro, 1/4 cup. Now, the toppings are, we need corn tortillas. We can use 4, 5, 4, 6 tortillas. It doesn't really matter. A little bit of oil to fry. It could be any vegetable oil, whatever you have. We need some avocado, some cheese, sour cream, cilantro, and lime juice. Those are all the toppings. Are you guys ready to start?
Yeah! I'm ready.
It's super simple. All right, so come along here with me. Let's start cooking. We have a pot where we're going to make our broth, our soup. I have it already on. It's very important that when you fry, you saute something, the pot is really hot. Why? so the food doesn't absorb the oil. So we always have to warm up our pot really well. So I'm gonna add my vegetable oil. And you see over here, you see how the oil, it runs thin. That's very important. So we have the oil over here, and we're gonna add our diced onions. You know, we always fry the onions first and then the garlic, because the garlic burns faster than the onions. So,
and it tastes different, Paula? It tastes different if you cook separate than together? Is any different when you are doing that?
Well, it's more than the flavor. It's just that the onions take longer to cook, to caramelize than the garlic. So if you put them at the same time, the garlic is going to get burned easier and faster, right? So we're going to add the onions. Oh, can you guys hear? That's the sound we want. Yes. Perfect. So we're going to saute our garlic, or our onions, until they are a little bit soft. That's going to take maybe like a minute, no more than that. Oh, I love the smell. Now we're going to add our jalapeno pepper diced, and we're going to add our garlic, which is here.
I have a question about the jalapeno.
Yes.
Because you know, Paula, I'm a fake Latina. Everybody thinks that because I'm from Latin America or from Venezuela, I love spice. But those that obviously know me, they understand that I hate the spicy thing. So what is the difference? Which is gonna be the best jalapeno, or the best, to take that little touch that we need to make spices our food?
Yes. So, and a lot of people always have told me, some people have said, you know what, I don't like Mexican food because it's very spicy. And you know what, in Mexican cuisine, we're not looking only for spiciness, we're looking for flavor. So the jalapeno pepper, in the scale from 1 to 10, jalapeno is really number 1, right? Like habanero pepper, which is super spicy is number 10. So jalapeno is going to give it flavor, but not necessarily spiciness. And then, because this is a big pot of soup, 1 jalapeno, what's that going to make? So it's going to be flavor. It's not necessarily spiciness, right?
Well, how about colors? Because I understand that you guys have different colors, and it depends of the color, the flavor. Is that right?
Well, yeah. In Mexico, we have literally hundreds of different kinds of peppers. We have black, brown, yellow, orange. We have huge peppers, small, really tiny, which, by the way, the smaller the pepper, usually the spicier it is. So watch out for the tiny mini peppers. So yeah, I wouldn't say the color matters. It's just the kind of pepper, what I would say. And all the peppers in Mexico, we dry them, we sun dry them. So once we dry them, we give them a different name because they taste completely different. So it's amazing. So now the pepper universe is just amazing, because now we have double the variety, right? So 100%. Before I burn my onions over here, we're gonna add the teaspoon of cumin. I love cumin. We do not use it for everything, guys. Don't you think that Mexican cuisine, we need cumin all the time, but we do use it, but not for everything. I'm gonna add my salt by also adding the cumin, particularly in our pan, without any liquid. That's gonna give the soup a stronger flavor.
Oh, okay, it's like a fry. You are
exactly. You kind of like wake up the spices.
Wow.
All right, so that's it. My cumin, salt, pepper, onions, garlic, and jalapeno pepper. Now we're gonna add. Can you smell? Can you smell that? Now I'm gonna add my tomato puree in here. I love the sizzling. I love it. All right. We're gonna quickly cook our tomatoes.
I can't wait until this quarantine stop. I need definitely to stay with you and helping to cook with you.
Exactly.
I can't stay here. No. That's not fair.
That's not the same. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. here. So we're gonna just cook my tomatoes for a bit. At cooking, when we cook, we have to be patient, which I really lack of. But it's important that when we make a dish, we kind of layer it. When I say layer, it means like the oil and the onions, and be patient. And then you add the next ingredient, and then just mix and saute and be patient again. You kind of layer the dish. It will never be the same if you put all the ingredients, broth, tomatoes, garlic, onion, put it all in the pot, turn it on, and leave it there. The flavors will never be as good as if you layer, you go slow, right? Like one after another one. That's super important.
Yeah. So you need to take your time.
Exactly. And most of you already know, I'm sure, but when you make something, the next day it tastes better, right? How about that Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner? So the next day, when you warm up the turkey and the gravy and the soup, it tastes much better. So exactly. When I'm cooking, I'm always thinking, what can I make the day before? What can I make in advance so the next day or when I entertain, I can enjoy the party without me having to be exhausted. Yeah. Right. Another thing that I love to do is I love to cook from scratch, but I love to make a lot of food. So then we can all eat the same thing for a couple of days. I know. That's me.
Yeah. And probably most of the people,
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Exactly. So my tomatoes are kind of like bubbling, right? So now is the time I'm going to add my chicken broth.
Do you make the chicken broth before, or you just open the regular, box?
Yeah, that's right. You can do either. So this is the broth that I got from my chicken. When I cook my chicken, I got the broth. When I cook the chicken, you put the chicken, just the chicken breast raw. You put some water, you cover them with water, and please season that water.
Yes.
So salt, pepper, some cilantro leaves. You can get like a garlic clove, a piece of onion, and let it simmer. Mm-hmm. So by simmering, simmering is the point below the boiling point. So it's important that the food is simmering, not crazy boiling. And this is the broth. But also, don't worry, you can always buy the already made broth and the stock, and that's perfect.
That's right? Okay. Yeah.
That's totally fine.
Yes.
Here I am. Now my broth is here. So now we're gonna let all these flavors come together. And this is another super important thing. When you cook, me personally, I like to be seasoning as I cook. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then at the end I try again. I know people that they like to season at the very end, but to me, I think talking about layering and deepening a dish is slowly. You put salt, you put pepper, and then later on you try it again, and then just put more cumin. So that's very important.
Yeah, that help you to see so far how's everything going. Paula, a friend of mine, she is vegan, but she has to cook for her whole family, right? So she does all the meat, all the beef, but she never tried. She just put the whole ingredients, and then she put that to cook. And at the end, I don't know how, but it tastes delicious.
Oh, wow. Well, she's a good cook.
She's a good cook.
Oh, yeah, totally understandable. If you're vegan, that's right. You can try, right? You can try. Now, of course, this soup, you can make it vegan by using vegetable broth.
Okay.
Right? And that's the beauty about exactly any soup. You can always, these days, you can totally switch ingredients and make it really great vegetarian or vegan.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
So, Paula, you know what? We have 3 minutes to go for some commercial break. So what else do you have to tell us before go on break?
Perfect. So when we come back, I'm going to fry the tortillas, but we have time to talk about them. So in Mexico, we use mainly corn tortillas. So this is different. This kind of tortilla is different than the common flour tortilla that most people know. Mm-hmm. And these tortillas are super great, but you have to warm them up before you eat them. When you make quesadillas, you have to warm them up. Otherwise, they break. They don't taste good. But now for our soup, we're gonna fry them.
That's the reason why I didn't like that. I
Exactly.
finally understand. So thank you so much, Paula. We're gonna be back soon after the commercial break. So stay connected, and we will be back.
Amazing. Stay tuned, everyone.
Welcome to Conceptos Group of Companies. We have over 30 years of successful experience in the industrial, pharmaceutical, and food construction area. Check our website, conceptos.ca, or contact us at 647-809-6218. Conceptos Group of Companies, building your dreams. We are La Grota on Main and contributing to the policies implemented by the province of Ontario in this situation that should you need us all, we will only be receiving delivery orders through our email, lagrotaonmain@gmail.com, or by our telephone 647-328-0208 with our recognized quality and excellent service. We continue to deliver as always our exquisite menu at La Grota on Main, a delight on the palate. La Grota on Main Restaurant, Unionville, Markham.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We're ready. Our tortilla soup is almost ready. Welcome over here. So over here, let me just show you this. This is totally an optional ingredient, but this is very authentic for tortilla soup. If you don't have this one, don't worry, you can still make the soup. So this is a dry pepper. This is a chile guajillo. It's not really spicy. Like I was saying, this is it was a fresh pepper with sun dried. And now it's just dry. You see how it is dry, but it's still a bit soft. That's normal. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to trim. I'm going to cut the end. I'm going to cut it in half. And it has some seeds. So the seeds, you can either use them or no, but the seeds are spicy. So I'm going to take those out. And I'm going to save them. And I can use them for a salsa or something later on. There it is. So I have my pepper there, and I find that using a scissors is better than using a knife. I'm gonna cut small pieces, and we are going to quickly fry the dry pepper. So we're gonna kind of like wake it up. It's like, hey, wake up! It's simple. All right. Over here, I have a pan with a little bit of vegetable oil. When I say a little bit, I rather use a smaller pan and I put the oil than using a large one because I need more oil. And then what do you do with it? It's just a waste, right? So I'm just gonna
oil, by the way.
Exactly. So it is always. I find that I always use a small one. When you fry a dry pepper, it fries really quickly. If you leave it longer, it gets really bitter. So please don't.
Okay.
Let me get a small plate over here. Oopsie. So we get a small plate.
Paula's secrets.
Exactly. So we'll see if this is hot. Perfect. So I'm gonna add my peppers. You see how they fry super fast. That's it. Done. Really easy.
What? But come on. That wasn't like 2 seconds?
Yeah, that's it. Honestly, I'm talking about a few seconds.
Oh, that was fast.
Exactly. So now let's do our tortillas. Oh. So I have my tortillas here. I like to make thin strips of tortilla. Okay. I think they look better on the plate than if you make them really large, but it's totally up to you. That's it. So I'm gonna add the tortillas here on my pan in small batches. Yay!
It's gonna get that flavor that you already did with the.
Right. Exactly. And I want them to be crispy. And the same, this takes no time. It's just really, really quickly. I'm going to show you that I already have here.
Need to be there soon, please.
Yeah, the magic of TV, right?
Cling.
Ready, ready. All right. Our soup is already simmering. It's almost ready. And we're gonna plate, which is this is the best part, the plating of this tortilla soup.
It looks like you are almost done, Paula.
Exactly. They are getting crispy. They are getting crispy. You have to stay close. When you fry tortillas, don't answer the phone.
Check your phone.
You have to stay close. They get burned fast.
Yeah, yeah. Let me take a picture for the social media. In the meantime, I'm doing my soup. No. No time for that.
Take your pictures after.
After.
Right? Okay. So this recipe couldn't be more Mexican. Perfect. So I'm just gonna take my tortillas, and of course at home just continue frying. Make as much as you like.
Or as crispy as you like too, right?
Exactly. Perfect. All right, so we are ready. Let's try our soup really quickly. Because you know what? That's my job. Like I have to try.
Yeah. You know, guys, that's my job. But for the reason that everybody knows, well, okay, it's your time.
You know what? It's really great. I love the flavor. It's deep enough. The broth has to be, the soup has to be soupy liquid, of course, but not too thin, not too liquidy. So if you feel your soup is too liquid, just let it simmer a bit longer, and it's going to thicken a bit. So that's
how long? Usually, how long it take when that happens? How long it takes to get that consistent?
I would say like 25 minutes, half an hour.
Okay.
Simmering again, not crazy boiling, just simmering.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, so let's plate. So I have a beautiful plate over here. I'm gonna add my soup. So we'll put the soup in my bowl. This is so good. Look at this. Rich potatoes. Really great. And I have all my toppings here. I have my sour cream, crispy tortillas, diced chicken, some really great cheese. Talking about the cheese, you can really use any cheese that you like, anything that melts, but you can also use feta cheese.
Oh, you really? That was my question. What kind of cheese is the best for that?
Exactly. I like a cheese that melts, but in some regions in Mexico, they use more like a feta cheese, queso fresco.
Oh, yeah.
Really up to you. So I'm going to
add
a little bit of the chicken. We'll put some cheese. I like to put the cheese at the beginning too, so that it melts really great. Let's put our tortillas. How much? A lot.
A lot.
That's it. We're gonna put some sour cream, just a dollop of sour cream. That's it. Some of our fried peppers. Look at this.
I'm gonna keep that part for my plate. I'm gonna skip that.
And of course, we need some avocado.
Ooh, the best part.
Remember, we talk about avocados. Well, I talk about avocados all the time, but you can buy them when they are still hard like rocks. Leave them in your kitchen, in a cozy somewhere at the corner of your kitchen, never in the fridge, and just wait, and they will ripe. In a couple of days, I promise they will. All right, so now we're gonna put some delicious avocado. Oh my gosh, isn't this amazing?
Oh yeah. So Paula, the avocado, when they are like already in that specific perfect moment, you can save the rest the fridge.
That's right. Exactly. So once the avocado is ripe, then you can put it in the fridge, and it will stay right there for a couple more days. But
Okay.
never put a hard rock avocado in the fridge
Yeah.
because it will never ripen.
Yeah.
Right?
Beautiful.
So that's it. This is our tortilla soup.
God.
Yeah,
Excuse
you
me,
know,
that's my job.
let's see. But look at this. I love how the cheese is. Look at this.
Melt.
Mm.
No,
It's
no.
amazing. Look at this. And the chili. Oh my God, the pepper, the dry pepper with the tortilla.
Everybody, I'm pretty sure that everybody is right now in the screen like that.
I know, guys. Make it.
This is
It's so
time.
easy.
Yeah, this is the time, guys, that you need, please, to do not forget to subscribe to our radio TV program in Facebook, because this is gonna happen every Monday, okay, at I think it's 4:30. So please keep connect, and you're gonna receive all the recipe and all the tips that Paula can give it to us. Is that correct, right?
Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna make a different recipe every week. If you have any questions, please leave your comments and then we'll answer all your questions. Feel free to send us an email, and of course follow Genesis 360 for all the updates and all the schedule and everything.
100%. So Paula, thank you so much for show us that tortilla soup, tortilla chicken soup.
Amazing tortilla soup. Thank you, guys, and I'm sure you're gonna impress your guests with this tortilla soup. Thank you so much for following, and follow me on social media, and I'll see you back next week. Thank you for being here, guys, and I'm just gonna finish the whole soup. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Salma. Thank you, Paula. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.